New tonight, the Valley is #1 again, but not in a good way.
That's right. The prices that we pay for our basic needs like food and shelter are rising faster than in any other metro area in the entire country. That is according to the government's new inflation report out today.
Team 12's Brahm Resnik breaks down how much more we're paying and whether there's any end in sight.
Yeah, Joe, the Valley's had the highest inflation rate in the country for several months now. There was a glimmer of some good news in today's report. Gas prices are coming down, but many folks are still going to have to find ways to save. Valley residents like Ashley Carey are finding a way.
To pay my rent for one bedroom, it takes a whole paycheck from my regular job and then a paycheck from my part-time job.
To make it in a place,
it's mine the same amount. We just kind of figure sucking it up.
Where prices for basics like food and a place to live are climbing faster than any metro area in the country. Here's the big picture. Just 2 years ago, in December 2020, inflation was a non-issue in the Valley, rising at a rate of 0.5% a year. Today, inflation in the Valley has climbed to the highest level in decades, 13%. The national rate, 8.3%.
These are unusual times, and so this isn't normal conditions.
Jim Rounds has tracked Arizona's economy for 25 years.
When the economy is in a mess and there's a lot to fix, it just takes longer to fix.
Rounds says the Valley's status as one of the fastest growing places in the country becomes a weakness when supplies of food and gas and housing can't keep up.
We're having problems with affordability across the entire country, but Arizona and the greater Phoenix area are just unique in that we're also high growth, and that puts extra strain.
While inflation is up 13% year over year, price increases have eased in recent months. Unleaded gas has plunged 25% from 2 months ago. The cost of shelter is up just 3.5%. But grocery prices have jumped 8.3% in just 2 months. And again, a glimmer of good news, but those grocery bills are hitting everybody hard right now. I hear a lot of people talking about that.
No kidding. And President Biden, he just did a ceremonial signing of the Inflation Reduction Act. A lot could argue that there's some political messaging behind that, but will this have an impact?
Yeah, I wonder if the timing was intentional, really not great timing.
No.
The Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says it really won't have any impact this year and is unlikely to have any impact even next year. If there is an impact, it will be seniors on Medicare who see it first with the drug price controls that will be taking effect. But don't expect that to do the job anytime soon.
Yeah, well, the longer this goes on, it's compounding for people. Is there any end in sight?
Well, talking to Jim Rounds, and he's an economist, and as they say, economists have predicted 9 of the last 8 recessions. He's a good one. He's followed Arizona for quite a while now. He says there are about 100 moving pieces. A lot of things have to happen, but in the short term, you will likely see interest rates going up by a point or more. That should slow down the economy, and he also believes there will be a recession sometime next year that will help sort this out. But again, as he said in that story, this is just so unusual, something we've never really dealt with.
Okay, so we really don't know where the end is.
No, we don't.
In short. All right, Brahm, thank you.
Sure thing.